It's Rants o'clock, Kulays, and welcome to another episode of Rants of a Barca Girl. I hope you're fine, guys. I hope you're fine. I have been a bit under the weather. I have been dealing with toothache. I know, and it's been crazy. So I've not been in my full capacity, and I actually struggle to record this podcast because it's been such a few painful days that just keeps postponing and postponing and postponing. So, guys, this podcast might be the shortest podcast ever I've ever done, but you're just gonna have to excuse me, please, because I am still not in my full capacity. I am still under the weather. Anyways, guys, it's been a beautiful weeks for us. At the very least, we've won our seven games in a row, especially in the league. Um, we are ahead of Real Madrid, which is fantastic. And in our last game against Osasuna, we won 2-0. It wasn't our best game, to be fair, guys. It wasn't our best game because we could have done better. I don't feel like we were at 100% capacity in that game. But the good thing is that Rafinha got a brace, eventually just got us that brace, and that was beautiful to see. But it was Osasuna. I was thinking we were going to completely, trash them. But the most important thing is that we got a 3 point. We got a 3 point. First half was not good at all. First half, we were barely performing at all. We were so under our capacity, so below our capacity rather. And then second half came, and then we were much better. Pedro was fantastic in that game. Um, Lamine too wasn't bad either. Rashford wasn't bad as well. Rafinha didn't really play well at first, but eventually he was the one that got us the praise. You know how he is. He just kept going and going and going until he got us the praise. So it was a beautiful game. So I I'm so happy. I'm so happy. For our Champions League as well, we won 2-1 against Frankfurt. We could have scored more, and I wanted us to score more, but at least we got that 3 points. We don't get to play Champions League again until next year. Um, end of end of January, God, guys. I'm like, oh my God, that's a long time not to watch Champions League football, but it is what it is. uh, I'm hoping that when we come back next year, the next two games that we have will be an easy win for us. That's what I hope because I know we'll be playing Copenhagen, so I'm hoping that will be a good one for us. Um, and I know we'll be playing Copenhagen. I know we'll be um playing Copenhagen. That one I'm sure. Sorry guys. Like I said, my brain has not been working the way it's supposed to be working. So now we're playing Copenhagen next. Um I'm trying to remember who we are playing next after Copenhagen. No, so we are playing Slavia Praha first, actually. And then after that we are playing Copenhagen. And the hope is that I don't know if that will be good enough, even if we not win that game. I mean, it will help if we win those two games with a very large margin, in terms of goals. That probably would give us like a fighting chance for top eight. But I don't know if that's going to happen because it's not going to depend on us alone. It's going to depend on other people in front of us losing their matches as well. So I don't know how that is going to pan out, but it would help if we win our two games. I don't why because I don't want us to go into playoff. Our squad is already thin at the moment, very thin. So going into playoff, I don't know. I feel like it's going to have a large toll on us. So I don't want that to happen, but we see how it goes. I want us to beat Slavia Praha and Copenhagen. I want us to beat them with large margins because that will help. And then we'll see what happens in January. At the end of January, we'll see where we sit. At the groups, I am hoping that we can somehow make top eight. It's gonna be a miracle, because of that stupid loss to PSG, Chelsea, and then a draw to Club Brugge. If we are just lost to, and we are just win the six, probably a better chance. But as it is, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, another thing that is worthy of note in our squad is that we've been using Gerard Martin as a centre back, and shockingly, he's been playing above my expectation. Actually, I think I prefer him more as a centre back than a full back. So yeah, Gerard Martin has been playing really well. And then Eric Garcia now is now taking the place of De Jong because he's now playing as a four. And Hansi Flick has come out to say De Jong has to fight for his position. And to be honest, I feel like De Jong has been really, really good for me, apart from the Chelsea game, which I feel like he shit the bed on. Excuse my English. He didn't do well at all, which was one of the reasons we lost because it completely. But I also don't expect. I don't know because Pedri was not around, so I'm not sure he was used to that combination that was used that day. But either way, there's no excuse for losing to Chelsea the way we lost, apart from the fact that we got a red card. But even at the first time we were playing horrible, so I don't know if the red card is an excuse. Arawa is still not back. He took a mental break after the Chelsea match, where he got a red card again in a very important match. He's still not back, so I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if he comes back, if he's going to get time in the squad, or if he has to fight for his place, or maybe that will mean the end of Araujo in Barcelona, and he would be moving to another club in January. Because January is here already. I do not know. And transfer window will open soon. I don't know, guys. We just have to wait and see. But that's all the news right now from my hand. That's all that's going on. I am hoping that when January transfer window comes, I'm hoping that we get a defender. Somehow I am hoping that we get a defender. I know we won't get a striker now because Lewandowski doesn't leave until June. But there's part of me that is also praying that when he leaves, we are not capitalizing on Torres alone because Torres does score goals, but at the same time he loses a lot of opportunities as well. He loses a lot of chances, and there's been situation whereby those chances makes or mar games, and we end up really regretting it. So I want like a sharp striker, but that's still until June. I'm talking about this particular transfer window. I need a defender. Let's not be carried away with Gerard Martin capability as a centre back, or the fact that he's been doing a decent job. Where we need like a top centre back, at least top defender to just add to the list. But because now what we have is just Kubasi and Gerard Martin. Christensen, we hardly use him. Araujo is off on mental break. So I just feel like we need somebody else. We just need somebody else for that back. Anyways, that's what it is right now. That's all the news that I have, guys. If there's anything else, I would post it on our social media handles, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. So guys, just keep following us, keep sharing your thoughts with us, and also keep the review coming in on Apple Music, on Spotify. That really, really, really helps us. And until next week, guys, remember, good or bad, we rant. Bye, Kules.